Dr. Vanessa Noel Smart, the personal assistant as administrative officer, the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Affairs. Members and staff of the ministry, Mr. Thomas Matthew, Chief Cultural Officer, Ministry of Sports, Culture, Arts, Fisheries, Cooperatives. Ms. Petra Roach, Chief Executive Officer, Grenada Tourism Authority. Mrs. Cheris Hamid, Marketing and Sales Manager, Grenada Tourism Authority, other staff members. Ms. Sabrina Ogilvy, Branch Manager, Riser Credit Union. Mr. Neil and Anderson Madison, the group leaders and facilitators, sponsors, trainees, parents, special invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a pleasant good afternoon. This afternoon, we gathered here for the closing ceremony of the annual. We didn't have one in 2020, I think we had one in 2019. Yeah. Fortunately, this year we can have it, and hopefully going forward for all the years to come, we're going to have it. So it's an annual music training organized by the Cultural Stringband Group. In everything, that's why we must give thanks. So we call on Zion to open in a word of prayer. So if you can please stand and just reverence God, just give everybody people. If you're foot and good, sit down there.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Head bows. We're going to say the Lord prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. To thine the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
You may sit.
All right, so you should be seated. Remain standing. We have the national anthem. Yeah, you got to know that. And listen, I'm in charge, so I'll tell you when to sit. And to lead us to the national anthem, Brianna and Allison.
And Rose.
And Rose.
One, two, three, go.
Pilgrimage, land of pearls, we pledge ourselves to thee. Heads, hearts, and hands in unity to reach our destiny of a heritage. May we with faith and courage aspire, build, advance as one people, one family. God bless our nation.
Thank you very much. And again, we are asking that God will bless our nation. I tell them don't sit until well, they can sit now. Right, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have a song, The Time to Be Happy. And it's been done by the students, led by Rosanna. So the time to be happy is now.
Oh yes, And the ways to be happy is to make others happy. I will have a little heaven down here. Oh yes, there is something more than gold in my soul. Oh yes, there is something more than gold in my soul. There is something more than gold. Lifting up for the world to see. It's very fine. Lifting up from the earth, from the clouds,
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to this, the official closing ceremony of this annual string band training. But to welcome you officially, I call on Ms. Zarina Bido to make some welcome remarks. So put your hands together for Ms. Bido as she comes with some words.
A pleasant good afternoon to all. It gives me great pleasure to welcome everyone to this, the closing ceremony of the annual Culture Train String Band Group Training. Carriacou and Petite Martinique are the gems of cultural traditions. It is one of our greatest assets and we must learn to appreciate it. Our culture is important to us for it identifies us as a people, our heritage, where we came from and who we truly are. Our string band music was handed down to us many generations ago, and it remains with us. It is passionately sustained with initiatives like this by our group as one of our main aims as cultural preservation through training and performance. String band music can be experienced by many of our traditions here on the island. During unique festivals such as our Carriacou Maroon and String Band Music Festival, our Parang Festival, Christmas Serenading, Tombstone Feast, and boat building. It is even easy to strike up a note as the boys join for a drink at a local rum shop. The music consists of both string and percussion instruments. Many will tell you how much they love the song of the banjo during Christmas serenading or even percussion like our drums, which links to African ancestry. As a matter of fact, Carriacou is the only place one can find a three-stringed banjo. We invite you to sit, relax, shake a leg, for it is irresistible as we delve into what is going to be a great afternoon of entertainment with this, the young ones, our future of string band music. We thank you once more for sharing on such a momentous occasion with us, and we look forward to many more in the future.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bido. Ladies and gentlemen, for this to happen, people got to be on board. I want to thank our sponsors, always the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs, the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Arts, the Greater Tourism Authority, GT Credit Union, Greater Distillers Limited, Rise Up Credit Union, Alexis Stores, Addis Dream, Kim's Plaza, Hotel Lorena, Hillsborough Secondary School, the Chairs, Carriacou Entertainment Plus, the Live, Desiree Andrew and Miss Cynthia Collins. In the diaspora, we have Miss Louisa Primus, Leslie and James, Shirin James, And there are some other individuals out there who pledge in supporting the purchasing of instruments. And those on the live, those here, if you feel so moved and some money is in your pocket, a little bit extra, you can buy a guitar or buy a banjo, or buy something. So at least what happens is that sometime when the children, you see the group, they cater for 20 this year. You see what's happening? So next year, I'm certain it'll be more. So what happens sometimes, they have to wait on the turn to play the guitar, and you know children. I'm in school, so I know children. They can't wait for the turn, quarreling, they want it now. And well, you know it is. You know it is. That is exactly what happens to children. So we are begging and we are asking if you can afford it. So please donate an instrument. So at least this thing can go really far. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not an easy program to run, I can tell you. But these two gentlemen has been here. Dealing with children is not the easiest set of people to deal with, and they are the easiest set of people to deal with. So, if you understand, from a principal perspective, I can tell you that. They are not the easiest, but they are the easiest. Because once you deal with them right, you would get the right result. Now remember, they are young, they are like sponges. So whatever you put into them is what you would get out. So once you instill the right thing in them, trust me, you'll be just okay. So to give an overview of the whole program, the group leader, my bigger brother, Mr. Anderson Madison, is going to come to give an overview. So put your hands together for leftists.
Thank you, Mr. Noel. Dr. Vanessa Noel Smart, Personal Administrative Officer, Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Affairs. Mr. Thomas Matthew, my good friend from Grenada, Chief Cultural Officer, Ministry of Sports, Culture and the Arts, Fisheries and Cooperative. Ms. Petra Roach, Chief Executive Officer, Grenada Tourism Authority. Mr. Shirisi Hamid, I hope I get it right. Marketing and Sales Manager, Grenada Tourism Authority, and other members of staff of the GTA. Ms. Sabrina Ogilvy, Branch Manager, Arisa Credit Union in Carriacou here. My band member and colleague, facilitator, Madison Basi, and other members of the cultural trained string band team who was here with us. As Mr. Noel is here, a member, yes, Ms. Bido, and other members. All our sponsors, trainees, parents, specially invited guests. I see a member of the Royal Grenada Police Forces here. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I know Ms. Bido welcome everyone here, but again, as part of the training staff here at Bel Air Heritage Village, I want to welcome everyone to this closing ceremony. For those of you who don't know, the Cultural Trained String Band Group is a group that came out of, by accident, but out of necessity. In 2018, Ms. Mills from GTA and Linton Lendo from Sisters Radio called me and told me how to organize a group of string band music to go around the island to bring the parent Christmas spirit together. I said, sure, organize the guys, and we started on the 16th of November 2018. I remember that day because that date was my mother's 70th birthday. That particular day, I couldn't attend, but the other members got there and we started the thing at the GTA headquarters, and we rolled off from there. After the culmination of that event, we decided we couldn't just abandon it. So we kept together, and in June 2019, we officially launched under the name the Carriacou Cultural Trained String Band Group. From there, the group grew, membership, exposure. We went to Trinidad representing Grenada and Carriacou Festa in 2019. And there are great plans at the book. But the main goal of our group, of the Cultural Trained String Band Group, is to preserve string band music culture here in Carriacou. And our aim of doing that is through two main things: by performing the string band music far and wide and training. So that's why we are here. So in 2019, we decided to start the training. And we say we have about 25 persons, we ended up with 35. And it was a success. Kids came in to learn the music. Some could have played, and they got the introduction to string music. And with that, the thirst was grown. Today we have quite a number of students who were there in 2019 back here with us, showing the interest, and we have a number of new ones. The idea of the training is to introduce them to string music, because you can't learn music in 3 weeks. But give them an introduction to string music. And we introduce them by teaching them an instrument, and our approach was teaching everybody every instrument. So you ain't going to just learn guitar or strings alone. You're learning strings and percussion. Because what we realize as members of the exponent, when you go to a function to play, there might be 1 guitar, but 4 guitar man. But you have drum, shak, maracas, and nobody to play it. So if you learn to play everything, you can always have a group to play. So that's our intention, to teach everybody a little bit of everything. You might have to specialize in certain things, but the idea is to learn how to do everything. So this year, 2021, in 2020, sorry, we didn't have a training because, as far as I'm concerned, 2020 didn't happen. COVID knocked out 2020, so that year doesn't count. So this year, 2021, we decided, and very late too, May month, we decided we're gonna do the training. Because once we had things in place and the venue here is perfect, must thank the Ministry of Carriacou with Mega Affairs for affording us the privilege of having this venue. It is spacious, it is quiet, secluded, so that the kids can learn the music and have fun at the same time without really disturbing anybody. So we decided to have the program, and we wrote to our regular sponsors, GTA, Ministry, Arisa, and then we got some new ones. Duty Credit Union came on board, Alexis Food Store came on board, and Really Steelers came on board. And I must thank them, although they've done an official thank at the end, we must thank them for, at the last minute, coming on board to ensure that this program happened. There are challenges, and Mr. Noah kind of mentioned some of it, and the main challenge, the same challenge we had last year, because we said with the COVID and the social distancing, we want to do, we work it out for 20 persons. We have 32 of them here. Because one of our motto is, you don't turn back kids. If kids are interested in something, you welcome them, you accommodate them as best you can. So we don't turn back. Again, we say we want to take from 8 years old. There's a 4-year-old here. There's a 4-year-old here. Because the idea is to get them involved. And I'll tell you something. Once you love string band music when you're young, you will never stop loving it. So that's how I got into it. As a kid, hearing the music, I fell in love with it. And today I'm 50 plus and I'm still enjoying performing and listening to it.
You're that old?
No, I'm young. The challenges we have is instruments. Having sufficient instruments to share among the kids, and especially the younger kids. You see, the guitars, most of the guitars are wrong, are the big guitars for adults. And the younger kids, the 4-year-old, their hands can't go around the guitar. So we had to improvise and get a little toy guitars. Just for them how to hold the guitar. And we'll show you a perfect example in our performance later. There are 3 kids here. They are 7 and 8 years old now. In 2019, they were 5 and 6. And the same thing, the guitars were too big for them. But they were here, they were learning. Today, they'll be here to perform for us. Because they will grab the concept then. They're a little bigger now, a little stronger, so they can play with a bigger guitar. So the idea is to try to get guitars, banjos, drums, whatever instrument we can, first music to help the kids. And I must say we set another plea on Facebook, social media, and so far the response has been very good. The successes of the training is that the kids who came in here and having a clue what a guitar is or banjo or to play. Today they can play. And I must tell you, they say kids are sponge. There are kids who came in here in the second week, started. As a matter of fact, one mother told me this kid, I think the kid came in Thursday, she said she heard this thing on the Wednesday night. And he told her she brought her daughter here without even, she tried contacting me but didn't get me. She comes straight here with her daughter and brought her in the training. And her daughter is one of the fastest learners we have with us. These kids grasp everything we teach them. So the idea is to teach them, give them the knowledge so that they can take it further. Looking ahead, we want to expand this training because the day we started this program, I got a call from someone in St. Patrick's Grenada. Tell me they were interested in having us come along and do a similar program in Grenada. Today, while I was in Hillsborough, a gentleman from Petite met me and said, what about Petite? Because we started our program in 2020 in Petite, but COVID came and we had to stop. So the idea is to expand the program, and not only kids, because a lot of adults are meeting us and asking us, so what about me? I cannot play guitar too. Why cannot play string music? So we have an idea to try to do something probably on the weekends for the kids and on afternoons for the adults. But we haven't finalized all this, but once we do that, we'll let you know by social media. Again, we are grateful for the support we're getting from the diaspora. And I must mention this lady, Miss Louisa Primus. She is, if I must say, one of the biggest supporters of the Cultural Training Stringband group. She had, yes, we call her our godmother. When we made the plea for guitars, she said, send me a link of the details of what you're looking for. So we sent her a link. The next day, she purchased 4 guitars. So she had 4 guitars to send for us presently. While that plea was out, other persons contacted us how they can get guitars to us. So we wrote the guitars to Miss Douglas. So she have Miss Primus, so she have about 6 or 8 guitars getting ready to ship to us. So the idea is there are people out there who love the music because Miss Primus would listen our lives everywhere we perform. She'll be there listening, and there are a number of supporters like that. So the interest is out there for the music. We want to make sure that our youngsters grab the concept. So myself and BC and the other guys have gotten down in age and we can perform as well. They'll be able to carry it on further.
I'm going full 100.
No, you have to pass it on. Because they pass it on to us, you have to pass it on to them to ensure that it continues.
Yeah, but they with them tech.
Yes. So as I close, I want to once again thank the parents who saw it fit to let a child be in our care for these past 3 weeks. Because there are a lot of other programs happening now that they could have gone to. We'll choose to send them to the Stringband music training to help them to learn and appreciate our culture so that 3-4 years from now, they'll be able to form their own little group and go forward. Well, one thing I must mention too, talking to the kids, we talk about Christmas coming up and serenading, because that's a big part of our culture. So we asked the kids if they were interested in going and serenade for Christmas, and they were all excited about that. So what we're planning to do is probably October, November, use the Saturdays to continue some of the training with the kids, to get them up to a certain level where they can go out and serenade in the villages. So look out for Christmas, might see the kids coming, knocking, playing at the door, bringing the Christmas spirit to you. But as I end again, I'll say thank you all for being here with us as we bring the end to the 2021 program. So once again, thank you and see you in the future.
Thank you very much, Mr. Madison. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have a testimony by one of the training. That will be done by Nicole Noel. Yes, Cody.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
My name is Nicole Noel, in case you didn't know.
Oh, we know now.
I'm here to tell you about my training for the past 3 weeks.
Take your time. Do your thing.
I was happy to be part of the Culture Train Stringband training. Over the past 3 weeks, it was very educational and fun-filled. When I first came into class, I did not know the names of the string chords, different chords, sorry. Now I know the names of the chords and can play 2 of them. I can play both G and D cards. Thanks to my teachers, Mr. Anderson Matterson and Mr. Neil Matterson. I also want to thank Miss Rena Mills, who works with the Grenada Tourism Authority for teaching us different things about tourism. Every morning, I also look forward to her weekly quiz. How I know the Now I know the brand which is used to market Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. If you look forward, it's right in the back of them. Thank you. It is pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean. Thanks you, Miss Nia Matterson, for the morning devotion and filling our belly.
Very close, isn't it?
I look forward to the next training organized by the group, and I also look forward to playing in the band this Christmas. Thank you for my
Your remarks.
education.
Now that's a brave boy.
That is Anuel.
Yeah, that's a Noel.
But right now, this is nephew?
Yeah, that was it. I was checking that.
Okay.
Every cousin.
Yeah, let's check in.
Now it is never an easy thing to stand up in front of a crowd, huh? I can tell you that. I just come and stand. I am see a lot of shows all over the place, all over the game, all over. When I get on stage the first time, I like a bit of butterfly. Sometimes when I get on stage, it's birds bigger than butterfly. But I have overcome that, and I mean it doesn't. As I say, I am no shame now. My shame plate break. I must clap when I talk. If I give a joke, I laugh it for myself and I go backstage. No problem. So I overcome that. I ain't feared that again. So as I say, I am no shame. My shame plate break and my shame back boss. No shame. I was told the other performance, ladies and gentlemen, that these three kids did their own thing. Mr. Madison, well, you see, leftists didn't have nothing to do with that. They write their own song and they do their own thing. So I want to put your hands together for Alia and Jezai and group coming to do their thing.
What are you laughing? Alright, sit properly. You guys know the routine. Remember, it's all the closing day, so I don't have to speech all the off, innit? There we go. Oh, they singing too? I don't know about that part. Well, why? You ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
They deserve a bigger round of applause than that. Joking, according to local parlance in Carriacou, feeling kind of thing. I mean, them children brave, and I mean, Alia's voice, I just left this, he want to learn to sing. I mean, Alia and Jesus' voice, I mean, me, I tell myself I could sing, but them children could sing. You're joking, man. They did very well, and they did that on their own, eh?
Yeah, they did.
And taking what Lefty said in his remarks, that is really giving them an appreciation for the string music, because obviously they can't learn everything in the 3 weeks. But once they develop that appreciation and that liking, trust me, they go forward. And I don't care what nobody says. Music running families. You know how long I want to play music up and I can't play nothing yet. See, a little laughing, think for a little cry, a little laughing. I'm serious. So you run in the family. Jezai, Archie generation is music. Alia, music. Me and no music. But you get music at the right time. Legado, well, me and the man same skill. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have some remarks from our sponsors. The representative from GUT could not make it. They sent something which I'll read for you. It said the GUT Cooperative Credit Union is pleased to have partnered with the Carriacou Cultural String Band Group to deliver training to our young musicians and cultural enthusiasts. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "A nation's culture resides in the heart and in the soul of its people. For us to preserve this rich culture, we can't just know about it. We must love it, and most importantly, we must live it." The credit union commends the coordinator for this initiative and for the efforts in ensuring this unique culture lives on in our youths. To the participants, we hope that this was an experience that you'll always hold dear to you and that you will be excited to share what you learn with others. The GUT Credit Union has always been committed to supporting initiatives that promote the development of the community of youth, and today is a testament of that commitment. We take the opportunity to thank our members of Carriacou and Petite Martinique for the continued support and stand proud with you today as the traditions and knowledge are passed on. Let us do all in our part. Let us all do our part to ensure that this unique part of the cultural heritage lives on in our hearts and souls. Thank you. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Thomas Matthew, the Chief Cultural Officer of the Ministry of Sports, Culture, Arts, Fisheries, and Cooperatives, to give his remark. Put your hands together for Mr. Thomas.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. A pleasant good afternoon to everyone. And it's more than a pleasure to be here. I haven't been to Carriacou officially since before the port. So that's a long time, just an idea of that. But I came here specifically to represent the ministry on behalf of the PS of our particular ministry. And I said to her, PS, do you have anything you specifically want to say? And she said to me, Tommy, I think you're here long enough to say what you think is best. I'm thankful for that, simply because I like to speak off the cuff. But at this particular time, there are 3 things that are on my mind to mention and to speak about. They are talent, skill, and tradition. Talent is innate, it's all over, it's present in everyone. Some people have talents that society may not particularly like, but we all have talent. Harnessing this talent, once you have found it, is critical in its development and its continuation. And my 2 friends, who we call facilitators, but I think I want to take this opportunity to say to you that the Matteson gentlemen cannot be taken lightly, cannot be looked at as simple teachers, but their history in harnessing their talent has brought about the continuation of a tradition that is practically unique to this region. Some of us think of stringband music as an enjoyment, but today I can say to you, the efforts that they have made here, this is not a stringband group of people being taught. This is an institution. And I want us to recognize these two gentlemen as institutions of our cultural heritage. I would like you to give them a round of applause for that. They had talent, and most of us think of institutions as formal organizations, and most times because of the methodology for passing on knowledge from an institution, we do not consider it formal enough. But this is a formal methodology that they are using. They have taken their talent, which they learned from generations past. I've known Basie and Leftis for so long in so many ways, in so many things. We go back so far that I even forget when I met them. That doesn't mean to say we are old, but we've been in this around for a long time. They've traversed talent into a skill which they now impart on people as young as 4. And those of you who taught or teach know it's almost impossible to teach a 4-year-old in a formal setting. But they have done it. And I'm saying today, I'm going to challenge them today to change the Carriacou Cultural String Band Training Group into the Carriacou Cultural Training String Band Institution. And I congratulate you, and I'm more than happy and looking forward to that performance, although I have to jump the boat to get back this afternoon. Sorry I made that mistake. But thank you for being here, and I can guarantee you that we at the Ministry of Culture continue to support in whatever way we can from now until it is eternal. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matthews. And when you go back, give Ms. Stevens. Oh, I love that lady. She no good thing when she saw it. Huh? Yeah, she saw the Carriacou parang train at that time.
Yeah.
Performing, and she was instrumental in sending them to Carifesta.
Yeah.
And Trinidad and all of that. So she loved culture. But she no good thing when she see it. Yeah, she see good things. Right, so at this point, ladies and gentlemen, they want to just say that the minister, Mr. Stewart, was supposed to be here, but she is not sick but not well. She doesn't feel that well to make it here, so we wish you all the best, of course, on a continued journey. We have a performance by some students now. And we realize a few performances because it's their day. They did the training, and all right, so these are first-time students. Joined first time. So Rosanna and group. So put your hands together for Rosanna and group. You know.
Spread a bit a little bit.
So you want to pay attention to the lyrics, huh? It's a song you may know, but you have a little tweak in it.
One, two, three, and. Everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the boat was short to go. He followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. He followed her to school, walls and gates the roof. He made the children laugh and play, laugh and play, laugh and play. Made the children laugh and play to see the boat at school. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. Slow teacher, turn it on and get someone to catch it. Then the teacher skin me good, skin me good, skin me good. Then the teacher skin me good and get someone to shoot. La 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 la.
I guess when you're growing up, you Mary had a little lamb. But Mary have a goat. And the goat have the goat, they kill the goat and they skin the goat. So, they make mutton soup. So put your hands together once again for the students. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the presentation of certificates and gifts from the Grenada Tourism Authority. And we ask Mr. Thomas Matthew to assist us with that presentation. And Ms. Petra Roach, you join us, please. Oh, some of you best.
So come in the cool, man. Yeah, come in the cool, yeah. That's better.
So as they call it, they'll come. Kimaya and Julian. So put your hands together. Gila, Juliana Campbell. Irie Bishop. Hey, look how you fall asleep there.
This is for you, and then you get your certificate.
Rosanna Mitchell. Zora Possu. Antoine Peters. Abriana Peters.
Congratulations, Gabriella.
Angel Jones.
Congratulations. Picture.
Cody Noel. Kaylin Cummins.
Congrats, Karen.
Naisha Cummins. Kelia Howell. Alison Primus. April Richards. Olivia Bethel. Jace Joseph. Pretty boy Jace. Kadeja Shale. Jahim Alexander. Kizel Sylvester. Jahim Bristol. Being a teacher, I have to learn to spell and train him to teach him to spell.
You played so well.
No, this is it's a tough task. What? So it's Yahim. All right. Arthur Augustine. Jalia Stewart. Zajan Thomas. Nikosi Adams. Jezai Legard.
You played so well. And sang beautiful.
Dejan de Rocha. Zara Fleury.
How are you? Congratulations. Is it okay? How are you doing? Smile for the camera.
Kilani Fleury.
Congratulations, sweetheart. Yes, yes, it's good.
Jekai Emmons. Aliyah Matterson. Lisa Plenty. All right, so with so Alisa, just rest now. Come. All right, but don't go. You don't go. We have a presentation to Mr. Thomas Matthew, and Alisa is going to make that presentation to you.
Good afternoon. I would like to presentation this from my class. Present this from me and my class, and I hope you like it.
Oh yes. And now we have a presentation to Miss Roach by Rosanna Mitchell.
Ms. Petra Roach, on behalf of this group, I present you with a gift of love and appreciation. Thank you.
And to Ms. Shiris Ahmed, we want to present you a token of our appreciation and love on behalf of the group. We thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, in every graduation ceremony, for you to become official graduates, in the normal setting, you have to turn the tassel. In this setting, you're going to turn the headband.
A cultural headband.
A cultural headband.
There we go.
Remember in Carriacou and Petite Martinique, for you guys who don't know, we have a twist to everything. Huh? We add flavor to everything.
You see we scream the goat and we make soup?
Yeah. Mariana. So when you go back to Grenada, Thomas, you can tell them, it's not a lamb Mariana, it's a goat child, really. All right, so you need to hold on to the tassel now. Everybody, hold on to it. At the count of 3, when I say 1, 2, 3, I say turn, and then you'll turn. Maybe you can stand too, please.
Yeah. Let them stand. There we go.
So rest your bags and your certificate down, and then rest it down, good. Hold on to the tassel, hold on to the string. Cultural tassel.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, and turn.
Turn.
So put your hands together. So the official graduates of this 2021 Stringband Cultural Training. So you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we're boiling down. We're almost to the end. It's like the mutton soup boiling down.
Yeah, it is.
Right, so we have some performance, some others. We have one performance by Aliza and group. So they're going to come to perform. I'd like to always thank our sponsors, the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs, Ministry of Sports, Culture and Arts, the Grenada Tourism Authority, GT Credit Union, Grenada Distillers. When I saw distillers, I wonder what distiller and children, but they give hand sanitizers. I just want to drive the point home. You know what distillery, and you start to think otherwise. So they give hand sanitizers. And we thank them very much for that in this COVIDious times, yeah? Ariza Credit Union, food stores, Addis Dream, Kim's Plaza, Hotel Arena, Hillsborough Secondary School, the Chairs, Carriacou Entertainment Plus, the live feed going far and wide. Miss Desiree Andrew, Miss Cynthia Collins, the Diaspora, Miss Louisa Primus, Leslie and James, Shirin James, and all the other individuals, we don't know the name, that pledged and would have already purchased, and those who intend to pledge now pledge other instruments. We thank you, and we thank you very much. So we're getting ready for a presentation by Aliza and Nicody and everybody else. All right, so put your hands together for the group as they come to do their performance. Put your hands together.
There's a brown girl in the ring, tra la la la. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra la la la. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra la la la. And she looks like a sugar on a plum. Girl, show me your motion. Show me your motion. And she looks like a sugar on a plum. Now go and get a partner. Y'all go and get a partner. Go and get a partner. There's a brown girl in the ring. There's a brown girl in the ring. There's a brown girl in the ring. And
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make a disclaimer here that she did not learn that in the classroom. Come put your hands together. These children are really brave. I mean, that is awesome. That is lovely. Mr. Matthew talk about innate talents.
For that.
He's stressed on innate talents. That's what people have. It's inside. It's built in. As we say, somebody talents. It is. Oh my goodness. It's just lovely. Yeah. Children. There's never a dull moment with children. There's never a dull moment with children. Sometimes I leave home, kind of down a little bit, something happened, and then as soon as I reach school, a child would just meet me and tell me something, and he just send me right. As I remember that when I was in Harvard School teaching, this child could not speak too well, huh? So one time I entered the class, he said, "Sir, you see mosquito?" He said, "What's mosquito?" So the child tell him, "Why was your mouth is mosquito?" He said, "Well, same thing I tell." And I'm telling you, it's just never done with these students. Put your hands together, one more for that group. Ladies and gentlemen, move to the special awards now. And we ask Dr. Smart to assist us, please. So for the returning students for 2019, remember we have people who come second time around and we have some newcomers. So they're going to give the students that is here for the second time. J.K. Emmons. Kelani Fleury. But these are the returning students, huh? They've been here before and they're back this year again with us. Dejan De Roche. Nikosi Adams. Zejan Thomas. Aliyah Matheson. Jalia Stewart. Arthur Augustine. Jahim Bristol. Jesai Lagarde. For punctuality now, we move to punctuality. J.K. Emmons. Alia Matheson. Jahim Bristol. Jahim? Yahim? What? Diana, you come to pronounce it. That's a hard name to pronounce. Because if you see Dejan, they will spell D1 and stay as Dejan. So, yeah, this guy was in Venezuela one time, we tell him H is silent. So he say he come in honey or he go back in hula. Keza Sylvester. Khadija Shade. Well, Khadija can be late now, she live in the park. So she had to be punctual. Olivia Bethel. Alisa Plenty. Jezai Legal. Jezai is going to present a token to Dr. Smart.
For the generation of our group, I give to you this gift and I hope you appreciate it.
Thank you, Jezai. Thank you very much, Dr. Smart. Them children brave, eh? I think somebody when they're young and they come in and roll up on the hand in front of you, kind of monkey. Don't try that. I mean, let's be honest, we wasn't brave like that when we were young. The young come in front of stage is cry and all kind of things. The children very brave. All right, and as Nicole said, there were quiz every morning, and he learned the brand name or the branding for Grenada, which is pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean. Right, Nicole? You learn that. So you see, through the quiz, you learn that. So it's music and education. So the results for the quiz, in third place we had 3. Okay, yeah, and Ms. Rena Mills would give out the tokens. 3-person tie for third place with 10 points. We have Arthur Augustine. Dijon de Roche. Nicole Noel. In second place with 15 points, Nicosi Adams. And he missed a week, so if he didn't miss that week, you know. He wasn't too well, so he missed a week. And he's still second. And there was a tie for first. Rosanna Mitchell, 20 points for that. And Aliza Plenty, the both tied for first place with 20 points. All right, so thank you very much, Ms. Mills. And we're down to the penultimate performance by Zejon and group. Put your hands together as Zation and group come forward to make their performance.
How are they looking like that? They're frightened the place. Don't be frightened.
So they from last year, the biggest standing up on play. So the real bird. You ready?
Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gentlemen, I see Station on the banjo, most man get afraid, but come and watch and see who will take him over. Most man come and peep him on them, but who take him over there? Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I think I done a good job, is that so?
Yes.
Right, so to say thanks, an official vote of thanks, we ask Mr. Neil Madison to come and say thanks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You guys enjoyed the little bit so far? You guys stay right there, you know. We have a treat for you, so you're not leaving. Oh, there we go. No, that's a welcome remarks. I'll put that back. Bring back the last group. Okay, I'll do just that. I am tasked with saying thank you. How do I say thank you to something like this? It's not thank you. Let me lean to the side. Yeah, I'm not that fit. Is the cameras on me? Okay, just checking. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure being here. First of all, I have to say thank you for all you guys coming out and make sure that this was a reality, because it's still a dream to me. Yeah, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now once I get on the mic, somebody's feeling at the mic. Yeah, the engineer went to the back. I wonder what's there. But thank you, folks. Thank you for coming and being here. So you got your thank you, yeah? Lovely. You're welcome. Thank me after. Don't thank me now. I'm tasked with the. Why am I?
Neil, see if you turn off that one. It's too close.
That's the problem.
Hello.
I'm thanking you and I'm still the engineer. Yeah, that's the problem, eh? I'm wondering where the engineer went and it was me. Yeah, first of all, she was down to be thanked. The Minister of Carriacou and Petite Affairs, Miss Kinja Mathurin Stewart, but she couldn't have made it because of certain circumstances beyond her control. But I will still thank her on behalf of the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Affairs for making this a reality. Yeah? Miss Dr. Vanessa Noel Smart, you always lend an open hand to us, especially me. When I come to you and I ask for something, you're always there. You never say no. Why? Keep saying yes, yeah? Keep saying yes, yeah? On your ministry, or I task you with the ministry now, yeah? For your support, your continuous support. We thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Thomas, where is him? You know, I think you thanked me in your speech. It's time for me to thank you in mine. You know, we always been bros together 100 years ago. Don't start counting now, eh? We've been friends for 100 years. Yeah, and that friendship would go on for the next 999 years to come. We say thank you for traveling up in short notice too, eh? Because you had to be what you were replaced for. Yeah, we thank you for being here. And you came with your daughter. Where is her? Come stand and take a bow. Yeah, I knew you. There she is. She would not stand. She just waved. Yeah, thank you for being here. Next time, the weekend belongs to you. All right? Thank you for being here. Yeah? And when you get back, please extend our thank you to P.S. Desiree Stevens for always being on the culture train Stringband group side. Let's not get into that. She's one of us. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. And I know what I'm talking about. Miss Petra Roach, you know, how do I start thanking you? First of all, I want to say thank you for being in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. It's your first trip.
Yeah.
Now, when I finish thanking everybody else, we go to the back. And we have a thing that we do once you come to Carriacou and Petite Martinique for the first time. You have to wet the ground. Yeah? There you go. You see, there's people in the crowd that knows. And once you associate with Neil Basie Matheson, that is a must.
Okay.
So you have to wet the ground before you catch osprey. Or else, you know, I'm a man of my word. We just make osprey wait for you. Yeah? We could do that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From the GTA side of things. You know, we know you are new, but you are new as a brand new 25 cents. That means you knew what you were coming into. So we thank you for being here. Yeah, and continuous support. Now you're faced with the mantle to continuously supporting Carriacou and Petite Martinique at GTA's level. GTA means Grenada Tourism Authority. Yeah? So we thank you. We thank you. We thank you. I see Miss Olivier is here to be thanked. Who's Miss Olivier? Why are you crying? I just reached you. Oh, you're not Miss Olivier? Okay. I saw that, so I'm just reading the script.
Ogilvy.
Well, it cannot be, because according to Cohen, you have to learn the student's name before you could pronounce it. And what is written here says Olivier. Okay, so it's Ogilvy? Ogilvy. So that's you. We thank you. Ariza has always been with us. Has anyone briefed you coming to Carriacou before that you are coming to meet me? They didn't. All right. Mr. Eddie Francis should have told you. You have to wet the ground too. Yeah. Ariza has always been with us and continue to support us in this, what we have here in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Yeah, we thank you for being here. All sponsors, but locally and abroad. There's some sitting in the crowd there right now that don't want the name to be mentioned because they continuously supporting us in everything that we do. Yeah, we say thank you. Locally and abroad on the live, we thank you. How rude. He come and tell me time up. He thought I couldn't read, you know. You see, it's trick and trade, you know. It's the first time that I would get up on a podium to do something like this, so they think I can't read. They think I'm doing it off my head. So he come and look it right here. He says, time up. Yeah, I could read. And my reading got better when this bunch of students came to me. Yeah? It's now for me to thank you guys, my trainees. You would always be my trainees, eh? And I have some favorite, my little damsel there, Azora, and I named them. The quietest person here you could find is Irie. He only plays when Jace is around. Jake or Jace? Yeah. If he's not around, he will sit there and be as quiet as me. So think about it. Yeah. And, well, the ones in the back, Rose came for the first time, and she just blew the class away. Yeah. She even surprised her mom, Mish, because Mish would come here and drop the kids off and park there and listen to everything that we're doing. But caught by surprise, Rose was dancing to a song that we were playing, and she says, no, she never seen Rose dance. What you guys doing to the children up here? Says you need to come to the class too. Yeah? So we have some favorite. Brianna, she's going to be quiet today, but she has a toothache. I'm going in the back to take the tooth off in a bit. But to my trainees, thank you for nagging mommy and daddy and granny and everybody to come to class. Keep nagging them for we to keep this going, right? That's the only time I was supposed to agree with me. Thank you. Jesus said, one morning we were playing in devotion, and when we finished play, she says, so when I see y'all play, my fingers start to burn me already, so I think I'll sit it out. Now Jesus learned a song and played a song. They wrote a song, and come and play it here in 3 weeks. So imagine what could happen in 1 year. So, folks, keep supporting. Before I finish, thank everybody. You guys not leaving. There's a little bar there that you need to support the kids. If you buy a drink, every drink that you buy goes to the purchasing of a guitar, a drum, a shaker, a marac, a banjo, or you could even purchase me too. Yeah? So don't leave. There's a party to be supported. Thank you. The parents, now it's all your turn. Let me face all you. All you did well. And I'm proud of you guys. Thank you in so many ways. Thank you for letting the kids come. Oh, we know they are nagging. But when they get here, they come to learn. And keep sending them once the program is open and running. Members of the media, Sharika alone not here, but they should have been here. But we thank them too. They'll still get the clip, and you'll hear the report, and you'll hear the news tomorrow or this afternoon. The media, we thank you. We should have had the Leicester Company of Dance but I guess work and everything, so we can't showcase quadrille today. But next time, we will. The driver, Mr. Lennon Lynch, and Tamayo of the green bus packed right under there. Strictly business. Those guys have headache on 8:30, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, and 12 and 12:30 to get the kids back home. One of them, I can't remember who said that Mr. Lynch turned up the music in the bus when they making noise on the bus and everybody went quiet and they never said a word again. Yeah, because all he hearing is na 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 na. This one is not the right chord and that one is not. But he said, for a fact, he come into the next class because he think he know how to play a guitar now. From here to town to Hillsborough, all they've been talking about is what they learned and what they want to learn. Thank you, Lynch and Tamayo. We thank you for that. Mr. Congo, I haven't seen him, but he's our landlord. He's the gentleman that has his garden down there and the dogs back in and everything. He comes every morning and evening and makes sure this place is properly cleaned and them sheep is not lying down here and relaxing. Mr. Congo, we say thank you. The MC, Mr. Cowen Noel, he came to drop his niece off and I told him that he has to be the MC. He never backed down. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Have I thanked everybody? No, I didn't. Miss Rena Mills. She is the one that have you guys sitting here, have this program going. I must make mention to that. Miss Rena Mills, hats off to you and your dedication and your passion for Carriacou, Petite Martinique, strings, percussion, culture on a whole. Thank you, Miss Rena Mills. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No more thank you. Thank you. Now it's time for you guys to go to the bar and purchase something. The kids, yeah, well, they need to wet the tonsils first before entertainment. Of course, we have some entertainment for you. Yeah, so go wet your tonsils. And, yeah, bar for us. Right there. You go there, somebody will serve you. Yeah, go to the bar and purchase something. And after you purchase something, then we'll have a little dance and sing along. Where the crowd, you guys will have to partake too. I see some musicians are there sitting in the crowd. Uncle Chester, Vandy, you know, Auntie Brenda could sing well. So we'll have a good time before you guys go. The ones who have to catch the boat, if you want me to stretch my links, I could do that. Okay, they're ready to go. So we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look at that, I forgot my own child to thank Nia for fooling Nico them belly every day. There are days when she would share out me and Lefties. She wouldn't leave no sandwiches for us. Nia, thank you. No, that was 2 days. Stand up and take a bow. She is always here. And from the first training 2 years ago, she always been here. And I didn't realize that I have a pastoress. Yeah, she would come in mornings and give the devotion. And so I know how I setting up my church now. She in charge of praying for the collection. Thank you, Nia, my lovely. Yeah, she is my daughter. You guys might not think so, but she is. Yeah, legally, yeah? Yeah, thank you. And finally, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Neil Basie Madison for standing here and boring the people so much. I'm going to the bar.
All right, so we're gonna play one song before we go because, well, we have to go. Me and Lefties have to leave, but you have to play a song first and then. So, Bozeman, you see, they should nothing, pick up a thing.
Alright. Oh, I marvel at the culture of this beautiful island. Yes, we fight so hard to save those traditions. It is amazing how throughout the years the culture has evolved. And today we see most Carriacou involved. From the building of a tomb to the gathering from a room, you hear the sweet songs of the drums and the songs that go along. And Nancy, oh, yeah. And Nancy, oh, sorry, Baba. And Nancy, oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Baba. And Nancy, oh, sorry, Baba. Our ancestors are the ones who ride the waves and break the storm. Yes, they came from far as captive Africans. They struggle and they toil hard to keep this culture. And today he felt in grasp of noble men. With new dancers like Serena, LV and Patricia. As soon as they enter in the ring, the old crowd just start to sing. Romantico Joe, ay, daule, daule, ay, Romantico Joe, ay, daule, daule, ay, Romantico Joe, ay, daule, daule, ay, Romantico Joe, ay, daule, daule, I went to a social party one day. The big drum group was come to play. You saw we standing there and we waiting. Finally the action gets started. And then the bassman starts to beat. Then the banjo slam and note. You should see Serena there in the ring. When she starts to do she think bounce away, 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 bounce away. I dance oh mommy take it watch Viola, yo, Viola, yo, Viola, Viola, yo, Viola, yo, Viola, Viola, yo, Viola, yo, Viola, Viola, yo, Viola. Good Lord, the action getting really on. You know Serena didn't want to stop. I see session moves anywhere through the crowd. Finally, money cake start getting more. And then the young man saw the move. Session look at it and do. You should see session there in the ring. When he starts to do it, it's bounce away, 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 bounce away. I want that mommy kissing to come and join them. Yo, Viola, Viola, yo, Viola, yo, Viola, Viola, tumbe Viola, yo, Viola. I say, hey, madame, hey, madame, hey, madame, hey, madame, hey, madame, hey, madame, and Nancy, sorry, Baba, and Nancy, sorry, Baba, and Nancy, sorry, Baba, and Nancy, sorry, Baba, and Nancy, sorry, Baba. All right, Mr. Freire, it's a catching thing, and Nancy, sorry, Baba. Good Lord, it's time that we should live. This whole experience has me intrigued. Carriacou and so much I reach the street. Sugar and too much really show. You want that jump on model. Right now in there she meant that the postman. We rule the ring. This is the man that never see them know. I can know. Alright, Miss Freire, I see you doing the thing. Them know. You know me was it them know. Alright, them know. I dance. Viola, yo, Viola, Viola, yo, Viola, yo, Viola, Viola, tumbe Viola, yo, Viola, Viola, yo, Viola, yo, Viola. All right, thank you. Thank you.
We have some refreshments. So don't leave us yet. Don't leave us yet. We have some little
goodies.
snack box. So don't leave us yet. Get a little refreshment. Super the bar. Yes. Come here to get a picture. Yeah.
That's my green idea. Carriacou, big Martinique, three different islands, three different parts, respect to what's good. So I urge you, don't stay too long, come and see where we are. Come and see for yourself, come behold what we say, what the country entails. Not just beautiful things, all our culture that's rich, you enjoy your friendship. Come and see for yourself, come behold what we say, what the country entails. Not just beautiful things, all our culture that's rich, you enjoy your friendship. Our friendly people, we tell you our history. James Farmers and the Drumnuts. Marble Fest, Regatta, and Tombstone Fist, all canopies. Sandy Island, Jackadam, and North Island. For romantic people, I want to go for men, and this will take you. Come and see for yourself, come behold what we say, what the country entails. Not just beautiful, everybody look at the camera, man. You enjoy your friendship. Blue skies, sunny weather, no freezing temperature. One minute, vegetables and fresh fruits, little fingers burning. Several folks, green mountains, rivers and lakes. To the rainforest, the guy go right when I'm in the countryside. Come and see for yourself, come behold what we sell, what the country entails. Not just beautiful things, all the culture is rich, you enjoy your friendship. yourselves from the old what we said. What a funny angel. A beautiful beach, all about your last beach. You enjoy your friendship.
I am a Okay, folks, sorry about my rude behavior for not entertaining you guys, but I was busy. We thank you for viewing, and we say continue viewing, and this here will make it a reality. Thank you for everybody on the live that been supporting Miss Louisa, Shirin, Leslie Ann. Hello. The next one and next event that we're having right here with training, you guys will be here. Mark my words, and I always keep my promises. We thank you for viewing. This is what we say bye for now, and continue supporting Carriacou and Petite Martinique affairs, Carriacou and Petite Martinique culture, and everything we do in Carriacou and Petite Martinique, Grenada by extension. We say thank you. Thank you.